Business owners, you ever send a quote, stare at it like it's a bomb about to go off, and think, if I add 10 more dollars, they're going to hate me. But if I don't, I'll hate myself. That, my friend, is entrepreneur math. It's where fear, guilt, and the desperate need to pay your electric bill all sit down for a group project, and nobody remembers who was supposed to bring the calculator. Raising your prices is like breaking up with your old identity. You know you've outgrown it, but you're terrified of what's coming next. Will people still want you? Will they storm off? Will they tell everyone you sold out? Meanwhile, you're sitting there Googling how to be confident while dying inside. Today, we're fixing that. Not with vague motivational quotes, not with guilt, and definitely not with the PowerPoint about value propositions. We're building a pricing mindset that finally respects your time, your skill, and your ability to buy name brand cereal again. Because you don't lose customers by charging more. You lose them by staying the same too long. Welcome back. I'm Chris Beecham, small business coach, professional undercharger in recovery, and your friendly reminder that profit is not a dirty word. Listen, I have underpriced everything: paint jobs, gym memberships, embroidery orders, coaching sessions. I once took a $20,000 project that cost me $22,000 because I wanted to win the bid. Spoiler, I didn't win anything except a fresh batch of anxiety and new drinking habit called energy drinks at midnight. So when I talk about raising prices, it's not theory, it's trauma. Consider this episode therapy without the copay. By the end of this, you'll know how to price your work without feeling like a villain in a Disney movie. And you'll finally understand why the right customers won't even blink when you charge what you're worth. Part 1, the real reason you're scared. It's not about money, it's about rejection. Every entrepreneur eventually realizes, oh, they're not just buying my product, they're buying me. So when someone says you're too expensive, it feels like they just swiped left in your entire self-worth. But here's the truth no one tells you. When a customer says you're too expensive, what they really mean is, I don't see the value yet. That's not a moral failure. That's a marketing failure. When I coach business owners through this, I tell them, stop asking, will people pay this? Start asking, how do I make it obvious why I'm worth it? You don't need everyone. You just need the ones who get it. The ones who'd rather pay for quality than explain to their boss why the cheap option caught fire. Part 2. How to know when it's time. If you're wondering whether it's time to raise prices, it probably was 3 fiscal quarters ago. But fine, here's your official checklist. You're booked solid, but still broke. You're working more hours than a caffeine dealer. You keep saying after the next slow month. Newsflash, that slow month is just the ghost of your boundaries leaving your body. Staying underpriced doesn't make you humble, it makes you stuck. You can't scale exhaustion. You can only scale systems and pricing that actually sustain you. You think being affordable will make people love you. They won't. They just expect more for less until you die. Part 3, the price alignment rule. Before you start adding zeros, ask, does my price match the experience I deliver? If you're charging premium but your emails look like ransom notes, your customer feels friction. If you're not charging budget rates but over-delivering like a Labrador on espresso, you're teaching people that miracles come with free shipping. Price alignment means your branding, communication, and delivery match what you charge. You stop apologizing for being professional. You feel worth it before the invoice even hits their inbox. When I work with clients on this, we map out the whole customer journey from first contact to follow-up and find all the places they look cheaper than they actually are. Sometimes just fixing that gives them permission to raise their prices immediately. Because if your first impression screams garage sale, your premium quote is going straight into the customer's funny emails folder. Part 4, how to actually do it. All right. Let's execute. Step 1, the soft launch. Start with new customers. They've never seen your old prices, so they can't be mad about them. It's like dating someone who never saw your 2010 Facebook photos. You start clean. Step 2, communicate with confidence. No apology paragraphs. Here's your line. Hey, John, as our workload and quality have grown, we've adjusted pricing to match the level of service we deliver. This ensures we can keep giving you the results you expect. That's it. Short, confident, no emojis of tears. Step 3, phase out the old rates. If a long timer questions it, say, you've been with us since the early days, and I appreciate that. I'll honor your old rate for this next project, but after that, we have to move to the new pricing. That's loyalty, not charity. Think of it like Netflix. They raise prices every 6 months, and you're still there, watching documentaries about cults you secretly think you'd survive. Your business deserves the same grace. Part 5, the value stack. If you want people to pay more, show them what more actually looks like. Create a value stack, a side-by-side comparison of what they get now versus before. So, example, instead of 500 to 750, say now includes strategy call, proofs, faster turnaround, and follow up. When customers see what's changing, the price makes sense. In coaching sessions, I teach people to build offers, not invoices. An offer is a story. It says, here's how your life gets easier when you work with us. That's how you make higher pricing feel like a favor, not a felony. And if someone still says, can you do it cheaper? Just respond, sure, if you're cool with me doing part of it worse. Part 6, the right people won't flinch. Let's be honest. Some people will leave. Let them. You're not running a charity. You're running a business with rent, payroll, and a caffeine addiction to fund. The moment you raise your prices, the universe will test your confidence. Someone will email, we found someone cheaper. Your job is to reply in your head, perfect. Enjoy the discount and the chaos that comes with it. Because every time you say yes to a low-paying client, you're saying no to the high-value one who's still on their way. One of my coaching clients raised prices 20%, lost 3 customers, and gained 2 that paid double. Do the math. They worked less, made more, and now spend weekends golfing instead of crying into QuickBooks. That's not luck. That's boundaries with receipts. Part 7, the emotional hangover. Here's what they don't tell you. Even after you raise prices, you'll second guess everything. You'll overanalyze every no like it's a breakup text. Growth always feels wrong at first. Raising prices isn't greed, it's self-preservation. It's being able to afford help, pay your team, and stop waking up at 3 a.m. wondering if you're the world's dumbest genius. If anyone tries to guilt trip you, remember this. You're not paying for the hour I spend. You're paying for the 10 years it took for me to do it in an hour. Say that out loud, preferably into a mirror while holding a cup of overpriced coffee. You'll start walking taller instantly. And no, that's not arrogance, it's awareness. Part 8, the implementation plan. Homework time. Write down your current prices. Add 15%. That's your new baseline. Update it everywhere new clients see you. For existing clients, communicate clearly and confidently. And then you got to commit, because the fastest way to lose credibility is to raise prices and then panic discount them when someone hesitates. Inside $0 coaching, I walk small business owners through this exact process: scripts, mindset, math, and all. So you don't burn bridges or nervous systems. You deserve to charge enough to breathe. That's not greed, that's oxygen. And if anyone calls you greedy, just remember, people who say that usually ask for free shipping too. Listen, if you're scared to raise prices, good. It means you actually care. But caring doesn't pay the bills. Confidence does. You earned the right to stop surviving and start running a business that feeds you back. So charge that number. Send that quote and sleep like someone who finally decided their time is worth it. Chris Beecham, this is $0 Marketing. And if you want help walking through your next price increase without losing customers or your sanity, book a free mini audit, because being underpaid is a lifestyle choice and you can choose differently starting right now.